All of you are warmly welcome to Dreamcraft by Varu YouTube channel. So today we are going to talk about backstitch. Backstitch is super easy to learn and you will get the hang of it after the just few stitches. It's a basic stitch you will probably use a lot. Backstitch works great for an outline, and you can also combine it with other stitches for cool effects. So it's an essential one to master. Plus, you can easily make more fancy by weaving or wrapping, turning into fancier Pekingese stitch, whipped backstitch, threaded backstitch, etc. Let's see how to sew backstitch. I'm going to explain backstitch in two ways. First one is very simple way. Let's see how to sew a simple backstitch. Very first, take the needle up from the fabric like this, then apply a stitch forward like this. Then take equal distance and take the needle up through the fabric like this. Then apply a stitch in the dotted place. At the end of the first stitch, you can see there's a dot. We are going to put another stitch here. This is our back stitch. It is a very simple way. Again, take a similar distance, equal distance, and like this apply a forward stitch. Then again we are going to apply a backward stitch like this. Take similar or equal distance and put the back stitch, forward stitch, again equal distance, take the needle up through the fabric and back stitch. I think you get a clear understanding of how to sew back stitch. So now I'm going to show you how to sew other back stitch. Let's see how to sew it. I turn my hood little bit and let's see how to sew. Okay, very first, like earlier, we have to bring the needle through the fabric, bring it up through the fabric and insert the needle back down fabric a short distance away from the point 1 at point 2. Then bring the needle up again at point 3. Then take the needle back to point 2 where we inserted previously. Now we call it point 4 and insert it down into the fabric. Bring the needle up again at point 5, which is the same distance away from the point 4. So this is how we sew back stitch in other way. Same thing, we are doing same thing as simple stitch, but method is little bit different. This is the way we stitch back stitch. So I'm going to finish my back stitch right now. So now I'm going to show you another 2 ways of 2 stitches using back stitch. Okay, let's see how to sew whipped back stitch. I'm ready. Very first, take the needle up through the fabric like this. Then put the needle from the back stitch. Needle insert from opposite side from the back stitch. Let's see another one. Opposite side. Needle reinsert from the opposite side that the thread has come out. Thread has come out in left side here. So the other side we put the needle from the back stitch. Again opposite side from the back stitch. Insert the needle through the back stitch like this. This is very simple method. This stitch called whipped back stitch. Whipped back stitch. It is also using a outline of a dress or any embroidery. Let's see how to sew Pekingese back stitch. Pekingese back stitch. Very first, take the needle up through the fabric and leave the first back stitch and put the needle through the next back stitch. It is like a loop. Then again put the needle through the left back stitch. First one, we left the first one and put the needle, so we have to put the needle again the left one and go to the next back stitch. Again insert the earlier stitch. Again let's go to the next stitch like a loop, go to the earlier stitch. It is a very beautiful stitch. Let's go to the next stitch and the previous back stitch. You can see it very clearly. Let's go to the next stitch and early stitch. This is how we sew Pekingese stitch. Okay, we are going to sew another stitch, that is threaded back stitch. Let's see how to sew. Very first, I take my needle through the fabric like this, then put the needle through the back stitch. The same side, put the needle again through the back stitch. Needle reinsert from the same side that the thread has come out. Same side. So again and again we put the next back stitch. This stitch called threaded back stitch. This also easy. For the weaved back stitch, we put the needle from the opposite side. Here, from the threaded back stitch, we put the needle from the same side that the thread has come out. We put the needle from the same side, you can see here. So today we learned how to sew the back stitch in two ways. One is a simple way, other one is a normal way, and this is our final outcome. We learned today whipped back stitch, threaded back stitch, Pekingese back stitch. Let's meet from another video like this, and I really expect a comment about this video. Good things, bad things, whatever, please put a comment, and please do subscribe me if you like my video. Thank you.